Hey everybody, it's me, Super Paul Games. Welcome to a brand new LP called Cuter Than Fiction. The street is crowded as usual. Look at all these faceless losers. Where are all your faces? It maybe just feels crowded because it's so hot out. My route home from school is the very same every day, but when the weather gets warmer, the streets suddenly overflow with people. For your own safety, please don't feed the sharks. Can I feed them some of these people here? Where do all these people come from? They wander the streets with their bright shirts and their farty fanny packs, taking pictures of the same things I see every day. Hey, there's Pedro's over there. I can't stand how they all act like children, pointing at everything in wide-eyed wonder. Look, it's a tree, it's a tree! With dumb grins on their dumb faces. I got over all the exciting sights when I entered high school last year. Now that I have teen angst, I'm much too jaded to enjoy those things. Of course, this city is also full of people willing to take advantage of the booming tourist industry. The sidewalk is lined with vendors hawking useless charms. It'd be cooler if there were hawks selling things. Oh, buy this charm! Oh! Magnets and postcards to anyone gullible enough to buy them. At the corner is a hot dog vendor. He declares that everyone will fall in love with his authentic hot dogs. If by authentic he means overpriced and gross looking, then these must be the originals. I wonder what kind of loser would actually shell out that much money for mystery meat, and yet somehow I'm compelled to buy a hot dog anyway. It's made of people, Soylent hot dogs. Nothing like a mustard-drenched heart attack on a bun received from a suspicious-looking man on a smoky street corner. I dig through my pockets searching for some spare change, but I come up dry. Seriously, not enough to buy a hot dog? I feel something tugging at my pants? I glance to the side and see a girl with sparkling eyes grinning at me. Hey, baby, are you going for my hot dog? Hungry, right? Are you saying you're hungry for my wiener?
Who says I'm hungry? I can see you drooling all over those hot dogs. I bet you want to drool on my hot dog.
She smirks a bit, and it's only now that I realize she's still got her fingers hooked in my right pocket. Whoa, slow down, honey.
Could you let go of my pants?
No, Joseph. Ask her to put her hand further in your pants. She blinks for a moment as if she didn't even realize what she was doing.
Sorry about that. The name's Amberlynn. You want a hot dog, right?
No, baby, you want my hot dog.
Yeah, I want a hot dog, but what?
She fishes out a couple of bucks from her pocket and plops them into my hand.
Here.
I eye her suspiciously.
What's the catch?
She smiles winningly.
Your pants?
Whoa! She's not just trying to get in my pants, she's trying to take my pants. I'm not a hot dog prostitute.
She's like, how about one hot dog for another?
Well, you're kind of okay looking, and I really do want a hot dog.
What? I want your pants. Right now?
She stares at me in disbelief.
Are you a pervert or something?
Why else would you want my pants? This coming from a girl asking for my pants? She takes my hand and scribbles an address on it with a black marker.
Come here when you're ready.
Like, how much did you give me for a hot dog? These pants, if you give me a couple dollars, if you give me $2, these pants have to be worth more than $2. A bus pulls up to the sidewalk and she leaps onto it. Hippity-hop. She waves goodbye quickly before the doors close. I stare at the money in one hand and hastily written address in my other hand. I really don't feel like giving my pants away to a strange girl. Oh well, free hot dog! Nom nom nom. What am I doing here, man? It's been 3 days since Amberlynn plunked the money in my hand. The hot dog is long gone. It's been made into turds by now, but for some reason the address scrawled in my hand hasn't faded away. Oh, that is so cool. That is author. I love that idea that she wrote on your hand, and because it's magic or whatever, it won't dissipate until you do what you have to. I wish I'd thought of that. The black ink mocks me like a black spot portent of my impending doom. Should I try and run away from my tacit agreement to hand my pants over? So I finally decide to visit her, pants in hand. Shouldn't they let me decide? With another pair firmly on my legs, of course. The apartment is small with minimal furniture. However, the room is far from bare. There are comic books, video games, and stacks of cards that appear to be from the mystic, the gardening. I'm going to play Garden Gnome! It feels as if I walked into another dimension with all these strange things surrounding me. But by far, the strangest thing in the room is the girl with sparkling eyes staring up at me. Do you think when I hand her the pants, do you think she's gonna, like, smell the crotch and be like, I do. Or rather, staring at the pants I'm holding in my hands.
I knew you'd come.
Whoa, let's not go that fast, honey. Amber chirps happily, chirp, 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 as she lifts the pants from my hands and holds it against the dress form in the corner of the room.
So...
I should probably run while I still can, but a lapse in judgment causes me to strike up a conversation with her. I nod towards the large poster on the wall.
Midnight Ranger, huh?
Amber grins like a child. Please don't be a child. Please don't be a child. I just gave her my pants.
Sure is. He's my hero. Huh? Hero?
I scratched the back of my head for a moment.
I remember watching the cartoon when I was a kid. I used to think he was cool. Used to? Yeah, I'm beyond that kind of kid stuff now. I'm cool. You can tell by my Kid and Play haircut. Who's Kid and Play? I don't know.
Amber's mood suddenly darkens. Her once sparkly eyes take on an evil aura.
Kid stuff, you say? Yeah, guys dressing up in spandex, running around trying to save the world. Get all excited over something like that. It's completely childish and quite pointless. Wrong!
Amber suddenly outbursts, surprises me.
No!
What? I think she's pouting?
You don't understand anything. Midnight Ranger isn't just a kid thing.
She holds the comic book up to my face.
In this issue, he didn't make it in time to save his best friend from dying. And in this one, he accidentally helps his nemesis Mandrake when he needs lung surgery. How is that childish? Are you saying that selfless actions aren't true heroism?
Well, seeing as it's not real, it's a comic, it's imaginary, I can't say it's true heroism, it's fictional heroism with them.
True heroism?
I can't help but think that there's not much heroish about some guy whose biggest enemy is named Mandrake, but I decided to keep my mouth shut.
Don't you have any romance in your heart?
Amber stares deep into my eyes as if she's trying to see if there is, indeed, any romance in my heart.
What? Back to basics.
She flips open a comic book to the first page.
Midnight Ranger was born prematurely and almost died because of it. So for his entire life, his parents were highly protective of him.
Amber, I'm not knocking what you like, but you seem very invested in a world of fiction. That's probably to escape something bad in your real life, so I'm not going to judge you for it, but maybe I can help you with your real life.
Yeah, I know all this. I watched a show, remember? Then one day he got separated, saw what the world was really like, realized that he couldn't live in an ivory tower forever, blah blah blah, and the hero is born. That kind of malarkey.
Her expression tells me that I probably shouldn't have interrupted her.
You know what? You already know, and you still don't think there's anything heroic about him? So what's heroic about parading around in a funny costume in the middle of the night? Look at me, I'm Spandex Boy, everyone can see my crotch bulge.
I know I shouldn't have said that, but for some reason I'm starting to find her annoyed pout a little endearing.
What's not heroic about someone giving up every luxury in his life for the sake of others? He even left his parents who loved him, the most important people in his life. What's not heroic about that?
Main character, I have to warn you, trying to argue fiction with a person who's really into comic books in her own fantasy world, you're probably not going to move her. She has a point.
But doesn't it seem unheroic to leave people who love you?
I'm not sure why I'm even arguing anymore. Amber sighs. It sounds like she's practically given up on me. She barely knows you, son. She sounds ticked. I glanced at the pile of comic books on her desk and recognized one of the covers.
Hey, isn't that the Midnight Boom Boom?
I like to make Midnight Boom Booms, Joseph.
Sure is.
She suddenly sounds happy again.
I remember that cartoon. I always thought she was really cute. I kinda had a crush on her.
My voice trails off as I realize what Amber is doing.
Don't tell me that you're dressing up as the Midnight Boom Boom for one of those weird geeky conventions. You actually go to those gatherings of awkward teenagers with no life and old guys who still live in... I'm holding scissors, you know? Okay, I'll shut up now.
Look, dude. If you just said you have a crush on a girl who looks like this girl has the costume and is willing to dress up like it for you, don't interrupt that.
And to answer your question, yes, I am dressing up as Midnight Boom Boom. And yes, I will be wearing it to one of your so-called weird geeky conventions.
Then again, maybe he should be cautious. This is the kind of thing where she dresses up like that and you have sex with her, she's going to be calling you every night for the rest of your life.
So, does your geeky boyfriend plan to dress up as the Midnight Ranger?
Well played, Joseph. He's putting his feeler out to see if she's got a boyfriend.
I bet he's got to wear all those full muscles just to look anything like him. For your information, I don't have a boyfriend. Oh, what? You couldn't find some guy nerdy enough to go out with you?
I expect another threat, but she's silent. Well, you kind of were an asshole there, Joseph. Instead, she turns away from me. Did I go too far? I can hear scissors moving methodically along my pants. The sound of snipping is in time with her breathing. I walk over to her, planning to offer words of comfort. What the? She's holding what used to be my pants, now reduced to a bunch of shredded pieces of fabric. What did you do?
Oh, this?
She glances down as if it's the first time she's seen them. The fabric on your pants is perfect for this. They're the right color, texture, everything. When I saw your pants, I knew I wanted them.
So, what you're saying is, from the minute you saw me, you wanted me to get my pants off? You wanted to get my pants off?
She snips the scissors in the air menacingly. I hold up my arms in defense.
I was just kidding.
Her glare melts into a smile and she giggles.
You're a strange guy, Joseph. And this is coming from a girl dressed up as comic book characters.
She smiles proudly.
At least I'm happy with my life.
Oh, burn, Joseph, burn! Damn, son.
And what do you think I'm not happy with my life? Why do you think I'm not happy?
I see you at the station every day. Whoa, stalk much?
What? I take the same bus every day and I see you walk by every day. I've never seen you before. I know, you're always looking at the ground. It's sad, the sky is beautiful, the city's exciting, and the people around you are full of life.
Well, I'm glad they're not zombies.
But you always seem to be trying to block the world out.
And you seem to be staring at me, stalking me.
The sky always looks the same. The sky is boring once you get to know it, and the people are the worst part. They're so childish. What's wrong with being childish? It's, I don't know, dumb? I'm mature now. Being childish isn't the same as being immature. Well, you know it takes 30 muscles to frown and only 4 to smile? No one actually knows how many muscles it takes to do either. Somebody just made that up. Besides, 4 is still too much work anyway. Oh! It's never too much work to smile. Anyway,
she gently pushes me towards the door of her apartment.
I need to finish this before next week. So I guess this is like goodbye or something?
She blinks for a moment, surprised.
I'll still see you every day. You might still see me too if you ever bothered to look up.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I could tell she was hoping for a better answer than that, but I've never been much of a people pleaser. You know what's really cool? Right there, the renp.org website, because that's like what these games are made in. Renp. At least Renpi? I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh well. Winter Shard DVDs. How about Winter Shard? Red Tarot cards available here. Sailor Moon says you're going to have a disappointing love life. Oh. It's been a week since I last saw her. I've been taking the long way home from school each day, hoping to avoid her. So why am I spending my Saturday in this alien world filled with people dressed in strange costumes? Can I claim temporary insanity for coming here? Then again, I actually had to look up the location and take 2 buses to get here. That's a little more than temporary insanity. I'm surrounded by idiots! Everyone here has the same ridiculous smile that I see on tourists. Yeah, I hate people being happy. They look like they're really having fun, though.
Joseph?
I spin around to see Amber. Or at least someone who looks like Amber. Is that like a bazooka? A giant dildo? Oh, there's a trigger on it. Ah, the giant trigger. The trigger means it's a giant dildo. I mean, bazooka.
I haven't seen you for days. I was afraid you got lost. Yeah, I did. Why else would I be here?
She giggles.
I don't know, maybe you're looking for some true heroism. I don't know I'm ready for all this true heroism yet. But I guess I don't mind reliving my childhood once in a while.
I look around at the ocean of people dressed as superheroes. I actually remember some of them from my childhood. The people or the characters they're dressed as. I suddenly feel very left out from the festivities in my plain t-shirt and faded jeans.
Hey, Amber? What's up? Do you think next time you could,
Amber grins at me with a glowing smile.
Next time? Well, I mean, if it's okay. I wouldn't mind dressing up either.
She giggles and pokes at my stomach playfully.
You're fat. What? Sure, but you better work out or you're going to be stuck with those foam muscles. Then I better get to work, huh?
She gives my hand a playful squeeze. I got something else you can playfully squeeze.
We've got time. We, huh? I like the sound of that. Are you still in the market for a boyfriend?
Whoa, Joseph, he doesn't waste any time.
Maybe, but I don't think you're nerdy enough to go out with me.
Oh.
Is there a test I have to pass or something?
Amber pokes me in the stomach again.
Smile. Huh? Smile, love the world. Don't be afraid to be childish once in a while. I don't know, smiling's a lot of work.
I can barely keep a straight face when I tease her now. My expression melts into a grin, and I see her face light up in reaction to mine. Hey, look! That's, is it Mugen? I can't pronounce it. He's one of the guys that does visual novels. I guess smiling isn't so much after all. And that was it. That was the happy romantic story. We met a girl, she bought her pants, and I think we're her boyfriend? Either she's saying we were too fat and she was polite about it. It was a sweet story, though. Thanks for watching, everybody.